Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Okay, if you've heard the jingly sounds of the Christmas bells, that means that it's now time for the kickoff of the Christmas beer season. So this is our annual Christmas beer review episode. I'm very excited about this. We have picked 6 beers to go into today. A mixture of local and international beers. Yeah, I'm just looking at the list. It's like 1 Swedish, 2, 3 American, 1 Estonian, and
a Belgian.
So it's a nice mix of Christmassy style beers. So I thought last year we did not have a very good experience with our Christmas beer choices.
No.
I'm feeling much more excited and positive about these. First up is the Remmarlöv Red Carol. It's a limited release winter ale, and it is. Where does it say? It had the ABV. Oh yeah, 5.9% ABV.
5.9, yeah.
So it's the lightest of our options today. It's also extremely clear.
Yeah, I was thinking about that before as well.
Man, that is really nice and reddish.
It smells great.
Got the caramelly redness or caramelliness you want from a red ale. It's just so clean looking. I'm quite shocked by this. All right, well, cheers.
Cheers.
Number 1. It is really good. It is a solid red ale.
Refreshing and crisp.
Yeah, it's really light. There's some nice malty caramelness on the end. Yeah, that's really good. I haven't tried a lot from this brewery, but I know that he's been doing some pretty good stuff of late.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to have to start checking out more from Remmarlöv.
I mean, the Remmarlöv was the ones that Bruce Cavolo had the Pilsner there that everyone was gushing about as well, right? Yeah.
What's funny is this is just as clear as that Pilsner.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, you can see your fingers to the bottom of the glass. And it's just got a real delightful bouquet.
Bouquet. It's a solid, definitely a solid red ale.
Oh, yeah. So do you want to rate these as we drink them or do save them to the end?
Maybe we can do whatever.
I think we should do it as they come. I think it'll be easier. Otherwise, it might be difficult to remember what was what.
Exactly. Well,
yeah. Well, you're about to say something?
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, it's not the most exciting style. That's always...
Red ales are kind of a boring style. Even your best red ale is still like a... Because there's not a huge flavor profile. It's just kind of a... I mean, I would say this is an excellent example of a red ale. I mean, this is light, drinkable. It's got a nice flavor to it, but it's not like really pulling in one direction. The aftertaste is just sweet and caramelly and roasty.
It's a clean representation of the style.
Yeah. I think I'm giving this high marks. I really think this is a great entry into the Christmas beer.
Yeah.
Entry. So how are we rating these, as Christmas beers or as a beer representation of their style?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Because there's a lot of different styles here. We got porters and English old ales,
coffee beer as well. The coffee porter,
a Belgian style ale, and and then this is a red and a winter warmer. So there's a lot of different styles. I think
we should just rate them as we rate everything else.
I think in the context of Christmas beers is how we should rate this. So, I think in the context of Christmas beers, that's kind of what we did last year. I think.
I can't remember. I mean, we would have to go back and listen.
We would have to go back and listen, and that's impossible to do.
Exactly.
It's just not even an option.
Nope.
If only there was a way to do that, but there's not.
No.
So what we'll just have to do is push forward like that didn't happen.
Make new choices.
Yes. And this year, I would say, yeah. As a representation of a Christmas beer and something that I would bring to a Christmas party.
Definitely bring this to holiday dinner.
Yes, mini ho-ho-hos would be enjoyed. So I'll give this a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to... I mean, I think the thing with this one is that it's probably like the perfect Christmas beer to have with your Christmas food.
Mm-hmm. That's how it would go really well with dinner. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking as well. So, I mean, there's probably beers in this lineup that are going to be more... I don't know if I want to say more interesting, but it's going to be more happening, more going on.
Yeah.
Because this is just what it is. It's a clean representation of that style, and it's very, very well made. And it would go great with Christmas food, and probably other food as well. But it's not super exciting.
No.
I think that's what I'm getting to. So, I mean, I'm Christmas beer-wise, rating-wise, I would probably still give it a 4.
All right. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, next up. This was a surprise. I just found this on the shelf. This is from Lazy Magnolia, and you may remember we had something from them earlier this year. This is a winter warmer ale.
We had
this is the
MILF.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is the freeze warning.
You know, it smells like your favorite thing.
Pumpkin?
No. Jöuluöö.
Jöuluöö? I guess so. If I can remember what Jöuluöö is. It's been a while since I've had that.
It literally smells pretty much exactly like that.
This clocks in a nice 8.9% alcohol by volume.
I mean, it really is. When we're getting into the Christmas beers and the winter beers, the ABV just cranks up.
Yeah. The 5.9 was the lowest.
Yeah.
And I think this is it's the third lowest alcohol. The rest of them kind of get up there pretty quick.
Yeah. I think we had 4 out of the 6 are above 8%.
Yep. Nice.
Well, let's get into the freeze warning. It smells like Jöuluöö.
Winter warmer is kind of a weird style.
It's quite
thick. You don't find it a lot on the shelves.
It's very, very sweet. Yeah,
it kind of reminds me of
it's a little bit boozy on the back as well.
Of an old ale, maybe.
Yeah.
That went through a barrel aging process, but didn't have a barrel aging flavor to it.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is quite thick.
Yeah. For me, it becomes a little bit too much.
Think so?
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of this one.
I'm not a huge fan of this style to begin with. I can only think of a handful of examples that I've tried where this is this is the winter warmer style.
Yeah, I can't remember that many that I've had, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's just not very exciting. It's kind of bland, actually. Yeah. It's a little too sweet. It's a little too muddled. I don't really get any discernible flavors from it. It's a little bitter at the end.
And it's got like a slight alcohol heat to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
Nope.
Sorry to say, but that's probably going to be like a 2.5 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to go around 2.5 as well.
Yeah.
Just like it's a real surprise. We don't see a lot of beers from...
Yeah, exactly.
From Mississippi in particular that make it outside of the U.S., much less the...
And also when we saw it was from the same brewery that we had, because the one we had from them was Imperial Stout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, it was really good.
So we had to try their winter offering.
Quite the surprise.
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
So next up
is Mocha Marlin.
The Ballast Point, probably our most commercial beer of the lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ballast Point has their winter release, which is the Mocha Marlin. It's a porter with coffee and chocolate. I guess the Marlin is just regularly just a porter.
I would think so too, yeah.
Okay. Again, this is 6%, so we dropping
down in ABV again,
a little bit. And have you had the Marlin itself?
I can't remember, actually. I might have. Exactly.
A lot of chocolate and coffee coming off of that.
Yeah, it smells really good.
That's a huge coffee bomb on the nose. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right, man. Cheers. It's a little thin, I think, in the viscosity.
I kind of like that with
porters?
like coffee porters and coffee beers. It really tastes like there's a lot of coffee in this.
There's a ton of coffee in this.
I really, really like it.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that it's low ABV as well.
6% is low ABV?
Well, considering what a porter or other porters usually end up around, or other coffee beers, I think.
Yeah, usually coffee beers are pretty, 9 plus.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good, as I would say, table beer.
Excellent table beer, in my opinion. It's perfect.
If you like coffee,
then
this
you're going
is
to love
definitely
this.
a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is a strong coffee flavored beer.
You don't really get that much chocolate from it.
I kind of in the smell initially, but in the mouthfeel, and then the flavor, the palate, what do you call it? Yeah.
But I kind of enjoy it that way too. I mean, I think that's better because I don't know if chocolate would have done. I mean, if this tasted very much like chocolate, I don't think it would do it many favors.
It's got a really fine carbonation too.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Good lacing on the glass as well. I like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a really good beer.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what are we giving this one?
Christmas beer rating?
Yes.
4.5.
Interesting. So I would give this a 4.
Oh. Interesting.
I think it's a solid beer, and I really like it.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Should we get rid of the winter warmer?
Yeah, we'll dump the winter warmer. It was a real miss here. So
yeah, not a fan of that.
Let me go.
Are you gonna let me vent or?
You
speak.
Not vent, but speak.
Yeah. All right, I'll speak. Well, the next part of our lineup is the Estonian beer from Pöhjala. We have the Hibernation Ale from Great Divide, and we have the Gouden Carolus Christmas edition from Belgium. So we're gonna be. Let's see what the. So from Pöhjala we have a 8%. It's called Jöuluöö. It's a chocolate vanilla oak aged imperial porter. See, now we're getting up into the imperial porters again.
Yes.
And of course, from the Hibernation Ale from Great Divide is one of those regular occurring Christmas beers that we always get every year.
Yep.
Which I love it. I think it's a really great beer. We've actually been doing a couple of like old ales recently. We had the Backwards Bastard.
Oh,
So
much love for that.
So good. And I guess now we have the winter warmer ale from what is
Lazy Magnolia.
Lazy Magnolia, yeah. So we had that one and the Hibernation.
Yeah. Now, Pöhjala is one of my favorite breweries.
Yeah.
They
were at the All In Festival last week as well. Oh, weeks ago or whenever this gets posted.
Weeks and weeks ago at this point. And they do just exceptional coffee and chocolate porters and stouts. So I am really looking forward to this. When I saw that they're coming out with the Christmas beer. Well, I don't know if we mentioned this, but all of these beers are available at the Systemet in Sweden.
Yeah, we didn't mention that.
So you should be able to find these either Online or within the store itself.
Yeah, definitely. Which one are we going for?
Pöhjala.
Pöhjala.
And this is the Jöuluöö. Finnish.
We're Estonian. Well, almost, pretty much.
Aren't they? I thought they were a Finnish
that's what I was
brewery
well.
that brews in Estonia.
Was it?
Or maybe I'm thinking of another.
No, that was
brewery.
another one. That was another one.
Yeah. That was Sorry
Brewing.
Yeah,
That's the one.
All right, this is a silky smooth porter aged on cocoa nibs with fresh vanilla pods and French oak. All right. What are you getting on the nose?
It smells like beef.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I was hoping you get coffee and chocolate and vanilla, and I don't get any of those.
No, it literally smells like beef.
Beef beer. Maybe a little vanilla, but
it's really not a lot. Yeah, I'm not getting.
Whereas the Mocha Marlin was just crazy coffee. I mean, just right in the nose. This is missing completely. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, this has got some crazy lacing on the glass, though. That is thick. I haven't taken a sip yet, but judging by Matthias's face, I'm in for a real treat.
Oh, God.
This is one of those like chocolate beers where the chocolate's off or something.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that one. Unfortunately, I love how we're sitting talking up because usually they're imperial stouts and stuff like that. It's really freaking good.
Honestly, this is the one beer I was excited. Me too. I was so excited about this. I was like, this is going to be amazing. But yeah, this is
terrible.
It's not coffee. It's not chocolate.
No, there's no vanilla.
It's like a vanilla at the end, but it's just like this cloying sweetness.
Yeah.
That I identify as vanilla.
Yeah, it is completely off.
There's a dryness to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did not like it.
Mm-mm. No, I would say as a beer and as a winter beer, this just really crapped the bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to give this a 2.
I'm probably not even going to rate it because I think there's something wrong with it.
I don't think there's something wrong with it. I just don't think it worked.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I can't detect anything that's really off about it. I just don't think that it just wasn't a particularly good beer.
Yeah. No, it was really bad.
I get coffee now, but only because I rinse
probably
a little water.
It's probably the smell from the Mocha Marlin.
No. This is a distinct bitter coffee flavor, but it could be residual from the Mocha Marlin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It definitely is.
Okay, let's do a little more sip of water here.
Yeah.
Try to cleanse the palate before we move into the Hibernation Ale,
which is a really good beer.
Yes. Coming in at only 8.7% alcohol.
It's basically a light beer at this point.
It's Great Divide Brewing English style old ale. Okay, what do you think?
Well, I've had this before. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's a really nice beer, so I know I'm going to like it.
All right,
cheers.
It's it's kind of like the Remmarlöv. Just
clarity.
Clear.
It's
red.
Not as clear as the Remmarlöv.
No.
I don't think anyone can make as clear beers.
Wow, that's really boozy.
Yeah.
That is just a big...
I do not remember it being...
Booze punch in the nose.
I do not remember it being this boozy before. Okay, so that was a little bit of a disappointment to you.
Yeah, I would say that my 2 that I thought were going to be kind of the safe bets have been a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is so boozy. It just kind of caught me and like... Whoa. That is a booze bomb. Which is kind of funny because it's only 8.7, so it should not be the booziest of the lot.
No, it shouldn't be that.
But man,
I think this. Oh Jesus, yeah. I think this could benefit from letting it sit for at least a couple of months.
You think so?
Yeah, but at that point, Christmas is over. So,
but this is hibernation ale, so maybe that's what the clue is. You should be hibernating and drinking it in March.
You know exactly. You heard it here first. hibernate until March.
It's best until December 2018. So you could maybe drink it next Christmas. You buy it a year in advance.
You buy it a year in advance and let it hibernate for a year, and then
There
you
you
drink
go.
it. There we
That's
go.
the way to go.
That's the concept.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this with like a 3.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah,
So
this
I
was
said
a real. Maybe it'll be better if it
Maybe it warms up a little bit.
bit.
Yeah, we'll set it aside for a little bit,
Yeah.
and we can get back to it.
All right, Gouden Carolus Christmas.
Yep. Have you poured it already?
I have.
I have not.
Well,
So I'm going to dump my Pöhjala into your Pöhjala.
all right. We'll touch Pöhjala tips and we'll do some Pöhjala docking.
I'm going to put some of my Pöhjala into your Pöhjala. All right. Hit me up.
All right, here we go.
So 10.5 Christmas ale.
Another really clear Christmas ale.
Yeah. Very, very dark.
And this is like old school Christmas, right?
Ooh. Getting some
Wow,
licorice
it's
on there.
spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of herbs and
Yeah.
licorice for sure. And like lightly gingerbread.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really getting into traditional Christmas ale style.
It smells really good.
Yeah, a little wintergreen maybe in there. I don't know. It's kind of all right,
Spruce.
spruce. There you go. All right, cheers, man.
Yeah, it's really tasty.
It is super complex. It's like herbs and raisins and dates and
And the dates come in after in the aftertaste a lot. You get the
Yeah.
sweetness as well, and then the licorice kind of like coats your mouth. That's a really good beer.
yeah, that's a pretty amazing. That's one of the most complex beers I think I've ever tried.
Yeah.
This is your
Let's see what they put in there. See if we can.
this is kind of your after dinner beer, like when you're having dessert and you need a beer to go with dessert.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a bunch of different spices and 3 different hops. And yeah, that's about it. It's a bunch of different spices and 3 different kinds of hops.
All right.
It's really tasty.
Yeah, this is solid. I mean, I'm super stoked about this one.
I think my favorites have been. I think the Mocha Marlin is still my favorite out of these ones.
Really?
Yeah,
I kind of like the winter ale the best.
the Remmarlöv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the simplicity and the pureness and the cleanliness of it.
Yeah,
Really, really impressive. I would say the Ballast Point Brewing Company Mocha Marlin was a close second. And then the
Gouden Carolus.
is third, and then there's just everything else in the bottom.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was seeing it as well. I'm just going to switch the Mocha Marlin and the Red Carol. So Mocha Marlin is first for me, Red Carol, Gouden Carolus, and then it's the rest.
Yeah. And they're all about the same after that. I mean, it's
Yeah, well, I mean, I would probably rank the Hibernation Ale a bit above the Freeze Warning, and well, the Pöhjala was just no.
well, I'll enjoy drinking it myself then. I think after it warms up a little bit, maybe it'll get better.
I don't think so.
Man, I really like this this Christmas ale. This keeps giving. I mean, as you
It's the spirit of Christmas.
it really is. It's the sweetness on the lips and the spicy mixture on the tongue afterwards, and as you breathe in, you can feel like different flavors activate.
Yeah.
And man, that is pretty impressive. And I think this is a good one that you could really age out over. This is good until 2020.
Perfect.
So, by a few of these, open them over the next couple of years. I think this would be a really interesting beer to see how it ages out.
And I think then again, like 2020 is probably not going to be the end date for that.
This has got a
going.
good 5-6 years on it, I would say.
Oh, definitely. So yeah, I'm going to say that the Christmas beers we picked this year is a lot better than.
It's
than
clearly.
But I mean, also last year we were kind of taking the piss on Christmas beers a little bit.
Well, we actually tried to find some Christmas beers that might be interesting or worth drinking, and then
we mixed it up with a little bit of the classic, mass-produced Christmas beers as well. You know, damn it! What we should have done is gone to the Christmas beer release in Copenhagen.
That's fun. It just happened to be in Copenhagen on the day they did it last year.
Yeah,
and was able to hit up a few bars, and all of them had Christmas beers on tap.
Yeah.
So that was quite a lot of fun.
It's a huge happening over there. So
yeah, it's weird. I had never heard of it, but in Copenhagen in Denmark, it's like a national holiday.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's really intense. All right, so we didn't rate the Gouden Carolus.
Oh yeah, we haven't rated that yet.
I would give this a
4.25.
Yes.
Bam.
Exactly.
So I think we're kind of agreed on all of them except for the Red Carol and the Ballast Point.
Yeah.
Which also is the same order that we would set these in.
Mm-hmm.
That's a solid Christmas beer ranking.
It is. I mean, this has been a pretty good selection of Christmas beers.
I gotta say,
As we've shown, though, it can be hit or miss. I mean, we really avoided the really hardcore traditional Christmassy stuff.
Yeah.
And went for just what was part of the general Christmas beer release.
Yes.
So therefore, it still qualifies, even though, 2 of these, 3 of these could maybe be questionable. I mean, the Freeze Warning, the Mocha Marlin, and the Hibernation Ale just happened to have been released at this point. I don't know that it necessarily makes it a Christmas beer.
Yeah.
Whereas we know that the Red Carol, the Pöhjala, and the
Gouden Carolus are
definitely Christmas releases.
Beers. So another thing about these, which one would you pair with which Christmas dinner dish? Which one do you think would fit best with what dish?
How are we doing Christmas dishes here? How do you do Christmas dishes?
I mean, you've done Christmas, 7 years here now? 8?
10.
10?
Well, no, 9. No,
9?
Yeah, 9. So, all right, so
you know what's
you
on
start.
Christmas.
You start with your
Sill?
with your sill and potatoes and
a little bit of eggs and salmon and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
Honestly, I'd probably go with the Red Carol for that, just to start out. And then when you get into your second course, which is more of your heavier meats and
the ham, the meatballs, and the little hot dogs and stuff.
Yeah. I might go with either. I want to say the Mocha Marlin, but I think the Hibernation Ale would work a little bit better.
Yeah, same here. I think either the Hibernation Ale or the Freeze Warning would work best for that. But in my opinion, I think the Red Carol would be.
You could double down on the Red Carol.
Yeah, that's.
No, I was just saying,
the thing. Like it works
right.
for every dish, basically.
Yeah, and then of course with dessert, it's the Gouden Carolus
or the Mocha Marlin, I think, with the Riz alla Malta.
What?
The
rice pudding.
Yeah.
No, I would definitely go with this.
I would definitely I could do the Mocha Marlin for that.
You get a Mocha Marlin as well,
but I think if you had a really nice creek for the.
I was only dealing with the beers on the table. I'm not throwing in alternatives.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
not throwing in
jokers,
replacements, and scrubs.
No, but I think the Red Carol would work straight for the whole dinner, and then the Gouden Carolus or the Mocha Marlin for dessert.
Yeah. Freeze Warning. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we said it could be a good second course beer.
I mean, unfortunately, I would say the same for the Pöhjala Christmas beer.
I can see that as a dessert beer. Okay, now that it's warmed up a little bit, I'm definitely getting more chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me smell that. No.
No? There's total chocolate there.
No. Ugh. Tastes like cigarette butts.
This is the same problem I had with the Dugas Vanilla Idjit. It's got this weird plasticky kind of flavor to it. And I guess that's coming from the vanilla powder or something that they used.
No idea.
Because it doesn't taste like vanilla. It tastes like something that's supposed to taste like vanilla, but doesn't. So like I said, it has like a vanilla plastic kind of flavor to it.
Fresh vanilla pods. Yeah, there's no vanilla powder or anything. It's actual vanilla pods. Cacao nibs, vanilla pods, and French oak. Maybe it's the oaking that has been like, maybe it's over oaked.
I get the cocoa nibs now. Like once I get over that plasticky vanilla flavor,
but it's like the bitter cocoa nib.
Yeah, it's definitely the bitter dark cocoa nibs.
Yeah.
To it.
It's not the chocolatey pleasant cocoa nib taste.
It's like you take all of the versions of those things and then you turn them to the worst version of that it could be.
The Mocha Marlin is so good.
So yeah, I just man, that's a real shame. I had high hopes for that one. Mm-hmm. Okay, well,
cool. Well, that's our Christmas beer wrap up.
Christmas beer wrap up. Tomorrow we will start with our
Advent calendar.
And we have 2 Advent calendars.
Yes, we do.
One from Tuol and one from
Brewdog's shareholder box as well.
Right. So the only way you get access to that is if you're a shareholder. Mm-hmm. So that'll be very exciting to see what kind of goodies they throw in there.
Yeah. It'd be fun to see if anyone else has the standard Brewdog calendar as well to compare. And see what the difference between those 2 boxes are.
Oh, for sure.
That would be fun as well.
Yeah. And we'll have some special guests along the way.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of beers to drink in a short period of time, and we need some friends to join us.
We need help.
Yes, we do. So we have some people joining us over those recordings.
Yes.
So that'll be fun.
It's going to be really good.
All right. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and enjoy the holidays.
Keep drinking.